What's the dumbest reason someone refused to believe you? I'm an elevator technician. It's not a flashy job, but it's one of those where small details matter. I can tell when something's off just by sound. After a few years in this work, your brain just learns the difference between normal and about to break. This happened last spring, on a Friday afternoon. I'd just finished a job early and drove downtown to meet my girlfriend, Emma, for lunch at this big indoor mall. It had glass ceilings, fake plants, and the smell of pretzels and perfume everywhere. I remember being tired but in a good mood. Weekend coming up, sun blazing outside, air conditioning blasting inside. I was standing near the food court, scrolling my phone, when I heard it. This faint click, buzz, click coming from the elevator nearby. Most people wouldn't even notice it, but I froze. That uneven rhythm, I'd heard it before. It's the sound of an electrical relay trying to fire, but failing. At first, I thought maybe I was imagining it. I wasn't on the clock, but then I caught that smell, the sharp chemical scent of burnt insulation. It hit me instantly. Something inside that control box was cooking. So I walked over to the security desk beside the elevators. The guard, a guy in his 30s named Lenny, was leaning back, scrolling on his phone with a half-eaten sandwich next to him. "Hey man," I said, "you should shut that elevator down. There's a short in the system." He blinked, not even looking up. "What are you talking about?" "I fix elevators. That sound, right? The relay's arcing. You could have a fire or a brake failure any second." Now he looked up, annoyed. "You trying to be funny? We've had prank calls like this before." "I'm serious. Look, here's my work ID." He gave it a lazy glance and laughed. "Anyone can print that at home. Elevator's fine, man. Probably just a fan or the air vent." I took a breath, trying to stay calm. "Fans don't smell like burning plastic." He rolled his eyes. "Look, buddy, I've worked here 5 years. That elevator runs all day, every day. Nothing's wrong." Before I could answer, Emma showed up with an iced coffee in her hand. "Hey, what's going on?" "Stay back," I told her. "I think that elevator's about to fail." She frowned. "Seriously?" But before I could explain, it happened. A loud pop echoed from behind the elevator doors, followed by a thin trail of smoke rising from the top panel. The indicator lights flickered. Someone waiting nearby jumped back, shouting. Lenny's face went white. I ran forward, hit the emergency power switch near the panel, and yelled, "Everyone get back from the doors!" For a second, it was silent. Then came the grinding sound, metal scraping metal. The elevator jerked hard, then dropped. The crash that followed was deep and violent, echoing up the shaft. You could feel the vibration through the floor. A couple of kids screamed. Emma grabbed my arm. The smell of burning wire filled the air. The sprinklers kicked on a few seconds later, and fire alarms started blaring. Lenny was frozen, radio in his hand, mumbling something into it. Firefighters showed up within minutes. They opened the control box and confirmed exactly what I'd said. The main relay had melted through, shorted the brake line, and caused the elevator to free fall straight into the buffer pit. The chief came up to me afterward, still wiping soot off his gloves. "Good instincts," he said. "If you hadn't shut that power off, we'd be pulling people out of there right now." Lenny came over later, face pale, shirt soaked in sweat. He didn't look me in the eye. "You tried to tell me," he said quietly. I just nodded. Yeah. A week later, I passed through that mall again. The elevator was still sealed with yellow caution tape. Someone had taped a handwritten note to the door that said, "Out of service until inspected. Thanks to the man who spoke up." That part stuck with me because I didn't do anything special. I just listened. The dumbest reason someone ever refused to believe me, because they thought I just didn't want to take the stairs.